Been winning a lot of coin flips today too. So blood diamond control. We will play first. It's an amazing opening card. So we're gonna stick with this. Yeah, turn 1 chosen and a turn 2 Thunderbird is pretty good to start some aggression off early. I mean, that seems to be pretty amazing, pretty awesome. I mean, you will be able to take care of our Thunderbird, but it does it uses up his thing. Of course, he might also just wait in Extinction. I mean, he'll be at 4 at that point, so he has, you know, a couple different options. I'm trying to think if I want to Countermagic the Extinction or not. Should be coming. Doesn't have any early diamonds, so makes me think he might be mono blood here. So I guess I'll just sit on Countermagic. He'll probably use his champion ability to take down the Thunderbird. Don't know that I want to run out that Buccaneer just yet. I want to kind of wait to see what else. Seeing a lot of blood here. Corpse Fly, so yeah, we'll go ahead and Countermagic the Corpse Fly because I don't want him to. I know it's just another body, and yeah, we'll just do it that way. That's fine. I guess what I could do is I could save my own Thunderbird here. That is kind of a funny play. Bounce the Thunderbird back to my hand. Because if I play Splinter, he's basically going to sweep me out if he has it. But I think I actually like to play. I think I want to just let's do it this way. Let's try this. We're gonna bounce his Thunderbird, so that way now he has to choose either to sweep or to use his champion ability. We'll see if he has a sweep here. If he has a sweep, he'll use that, but otherwise, he will use his champion ability to kill Ancestors Chosen here. If he doesn't have sweep, he doesn't have his Extinction. Yep. Okay, so that tells me he doesn't have Extinction. Otherwise, he should have just used it. I mean, I could be wrong. He might have it. But we'll see. We'll go and swing for 2. He does have 6 cards in hand, which is quite a lot of cards. So we'll go ahead and throw that Thunderbird back out there now. And maybe he does have Extinction. He was just bluffing there or something. I don't know. Just trying to play around. He still gets a 2-for-1, you know, if he Extinctions here. My reestablish is Splinter, which isn't the best. It's kind of, yeah, okay, so there's the Extinction. So maybe I should have just sat on the 1 troop, but whatever. Okay, let's draw a card. Spectre. So yeah, we're going to go and play that Spectre. Okay, I'd rather play this guy and be able to counter, so we're going to hold off on playing the Splinter of Azathoth here, or Azathoth. So you might have like Vampire King here, or Inquisitor. Inquisitor also would kind of be annoying. He's going to murder my guy? Sure, okay. So I'll play the Splinter here, and then I've got double Mastery of Time, which it's not great. I'll have 9 damage. I'll be 1 point away. If I can draw into something, I might be able to get there, but it's going to murder my guy. So I guess that I just put it back. I might as well at least force him to use it during his next turn. We'll probably have to use Mastery of Time next turn twice, even though we have no troops on the board. Yeah, there's that same murder, of course. But, I mean, it's one less thing he can do. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and Mastery Time here. We need to get some more aggression going. Plus, this also ramps us. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, I'm going to do that. Let's draw some cards. I'll Mastery Time again. Swing, and this will allow me to play the Buccaneer and draw a card as well off of the next turn. So we'll go to attack step, swing in. That's priority. Buccaneer my own guy back to my hand to draw a card. Replay him, and I still have resources to Countermagic. So if I see a sweep here, I can Countermagic, which seems to be pretty good. Puts me in. I mean, he's on a 2-turn clock. I can counter whatever he plays now. He can debuff one of my guys. It's a terrible transfer. Let's just go ahead and say no to that. Any type of removal, really, we're just going to say no to. Just going to, yeah, debuff our guy, sure. Yeah, that gives him an extra turn by doing that. So he has 3 turns now instead of just 2. Also, by ramping, we're getting closer to drawing another card with our champion power, so that's always nice. That early Ancestor Chosen, I think that was kind of a big deal in this deck. So it's going to discard a card anyways. I want to just keep pushing damage, so we're just going to go ahead and counter this guy. So I'd rather just not have a body in play. He can Extinction here. We draw a troop, we'll probably hold it. If we draw a resource, we'll play it to draw a card. Okay, Time Ripple. We'll Time Ripple our Spectre back in response to removal. Or in response to, I don't know. Yeah, in response to removal, really. I mean, if he corpse flies us here, we just let it go, I guess. He really doesn't. We can't really Time Ripple anything. I mean, I guess we could Time Ripple our Spectre, but then we end up discarding it. He's gonna Life Siphon. Okay. Sure. So that helps him stay in the game. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and Time Ripple my guy just to draw cards here. That seems like a much better play for me in his end step here. Dealing 3 damage is not worth it. Okay, so there's a Splinter. That's helpful. Let's keep drawing cards. That's key. Mastery of Time. Perfect. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that now. We don't get a ton of damage by doing it this way, but I mean, I get to play my Splinter next turn and have another counter up for the next time he tries a sweep or play like Life Siphon. I get another card draw as well here. So we'll go ahead and play Mirror Knight and Splinter. Swing. I can still counter here. So if he keeps drawing Life Siphons, there's, I mean, the first one we can stop, but everything after that we really can't. So, yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. So it's game 1. Let me go ahead. We're going to side in for game 2. So it'll be funny if it ends up being like me and Neo though in the finals, because like it'll be tempo versus tempo, and it'll just be like some of the earlier matches we'll play first. This is an amazing hand. We'll keep this. So we're gonna go ahead and go turn 1 Chosen, turn 2 Mirror Knight, and then turn 3 Thunderbird, which will give us a card draw if he sweeps or kills or whatever. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't have the 3 resources, but again, running 25 in here, I should draw into some, hopefully. Oh, I started, didn't I say, yeah. Messed it up. Oh, sorry. Let's restart. No, I messed it up. I got excited. I get excited. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go and restart this match. So I just start clicking, get click happy. That's why best of 3 matches would be nice for people like me that are just, we get a little excited, you know. So that was a really good hand too. So that was actually really bad for me. That was pretty bad for me to bite him. You know, try to be fair to everybody. Alright, so he's going to play. Alright, so at least it was him that time. Not as good, but decent. We'll keep this. This is game 2. This is top 8 game 2 for me. Of course, you'll see that in like 5 minutes, Grum. I'll see if I can type it to you here in a second. Oh, Mirror Knight followed by Mirror Knight. That's not bad, I guess. Top 8. Round 1, game 2. To play a Mirror Knight into a Mirror Knight. Oh, he's going to Inquisition my Dreamer. He might take my Countermagic. He'll probably take the Dreamer, though. He's going to take this Dreamer. I don't know, he may take a Mirror Knight. Probably not. I think he takes Dreamer. He's going to take Dreamer. Come on. Let's be serious here. Should get this guy on a card back. Good old... Oh, he took a Mirror Knight. Wow, okay. Well, I guess he has answers for Dreamer then. That's all that really tells me. So obviously we have to run the Mirror Knight out. We won't be able to run Dreamer out for another turn. Yeah, not having the turn 1 chosen there is kind of a big deal. Yep, there's a mirror. Yep, he did have murder for that. So it tells me he probably has another murder once I play my Dreamer. So the question is whether I wait to have like 7 resources to play it or not, because eventually he has Life Siphon and that's one of his win cons. I do have Countermagic for Life Siphon, so I don't know. I'll probably run it out. Surge Mech, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run the Dreamer out. I don't, you know, if he kills it, he kills it. Otherwise, it's a threat on the board that he has to deal with. It really is. So that's fine. If he doesn't deal with it, then that's really good for me. But if he does deal with it, it's one less piece of removal I have to worry about. At this point in the game, it's just too much of a thing not to. Okay, so there's that Inquisitor. That stinks. Yep. That would be an Inquisitor. Mastery of Time. So I'm going to go into Mastery of Time here. I feel like I need to get ahead. I don't want to to ramp one, and I don't really have a lot going on. I need to go a little bit faster here. I don't know if there's anything I can do to like rebuff these guys in Sapphire, Mono Sapphire. That's a problem. It'd be nice if there was a way to do that. So even though it doesn't feel like a lot just happened there, I mean, at least I draw another card and I got this. Otherwise, I would have drawn that the next turn anyways, and it would set me even further behind. So not horrible. Really need to get some more play going on here. I wish I had the what I had in that last game that I had to swap because I messed up the who goes first thing. Inquisitor, of course. So we didn't see Inquisitor at all last game, so that was definitely a big deal. And that's why he didn't take my Dreamer, because he knew he had Inquisitor to answer it anyways. Can't really block this Inquisitor. Well, I guess I could, but yeah, I really don't want to with the Mirror Knight. Yeah, I'd rather save Countermagic for something like Life Siphon. Or if I happen to be able to get another Inquisitor in his hand, I can counter it back when he replays it. I have to play every resource here because I really need the card draw. I need to get ahead on card advantage by a lot. And a Corpse Fly, so I have to... No, I don't. Hold on. Let's see. That's fine, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I can discard a Sapphire Shard. It's just a troop. I can discard a Sapphire Shard. It's my choice, so I've got plenty of shards. If it was Inquisition, I would have had a counter. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and just Mastery Time here. I need to get more stuff in play, so Mastery Time is kind of... That's all it's doing for me, is getting me through the deck. I can't really attack here because I don't want to have this block, because I need to get more card draw if he has to Extinction or something. There we go, there's Buccaneer. So I can Buccaneer his Inquisitor now. And if he replays it, I have Countermagic. That's at least something. If he sweeps here, I'm in an okay position. I'll probably give away some sleeves no matter what, though. I'm doing so well, I'm in a pretty good mood, so... Not that that should decide that, but... So we can actually swing away the Buccaneer now, and that's nice. It's gonna Corpse Fly. That sucks, because now I have to counter. So I probably should have held on to one of my shards. Because now we can play his Inquisitor. So pretty much I have to counter this, because otherwise it's just a body on the field. That really sucks. I should have held on to my shard. Because now I can just play his Inquisitor. He won't be able to play it this turn at least. Because it's 6. So taking 2 from his guy, I get to give him 3 back. I'm pretty far behind on damage now. So things aren't looking that great. He can also use his ability. Debuff my guys a little bit. I gotta wait for him to play Inquisitor to play this Dreamer. I know he has it in hand. So we'll just swing through and we'll wait to play our Dreamer here. Taking another 2, it'll put us to 10. So hopefully he plays Inquisitor here and I can play Dreamer next turn. If he does anything to snipe this card out of my hand, though, that's a problem. Dreamer's a must answer, it really is. I guess he's just going to keep swinging away. He might have his Life Siphon in hand. Please play Inquisitor. Yes. Awesome. Of course, he might have more Inquisitor in hand that I don't know about, or he might just draw into one, so, I mean, there's always that. So now I've got a nice blocker for his Inquisitor. That's actually really good for me. I'm going to go ahead and play the Shard anyways, because I really want to draw another card here. So we'll just sit on this board state. This actually is really good for me, because block his Inquisitor with Buccaneer. It doesn't go back to his hand, which is what I don't want to have happen anyways. And then I get to draw a card off of Buccaneer, so he may not even swing with Inquisitor here. He sweeps. I'm in not a great board position, but it's okay because I get to draw 2 cards. He can still... He's got a lot of things that discard cards. But again, it's 1-for-1 discarding. So... Oh my gosh, that'd have been a top deck. Well, that stinks. So, yeah, it's like the slow bleed right now. Pact of Pain. Yeah, that's... Yeah, there's not too much I can do about the board state right now. Well, it's good that I was playing my resources so I can get this card draw. And so I can get another resource. Yeah, that's great. Great. So he's gonna look for his life siphon now, or at least he can, if he wants to. That's frustrating. You can only play so well, you know. Sometimes people just top deck the right answers for your stuff. So my board state looks abysmal at this point. Thunderbird is really good against this too. Yeah, good games. Yeah, life siphon for the win there. So we'll go to game 3, and this is for all the marbles. So this time, if it says that I can go first, I can actually go first. Game 2, I think would have been much better if I had been able to keep that first hand. So I'm definitely playing first because I did lose. Yes. Perfect. This is exactly what I want to see. Turn 1 chosen is really key in this matchup. I really believe that. This is just so huge. And going first is also key in this matchup. Game 1 being able to go first, really, I think that by itself really kind of gives me an edge, because, you know, obviously game 1 I win, game 2 he goes first, he wins, and then game 3 if I go first, then I win, possibly. You know, I feel like I have a much better chance when I go first because everything is later for him. Everything takes more time. Now, I have had like 2 Ancestors Chosen in play and had like 70 cards in my deck and not drawn a single Spectre before. So just because you have these guys out doesn't mean you're ever going to see these Spectres, but, you know, you would hope to see them. They're also like really good because like Inquisitor doesn't really affect these guys. Okay, so he's going to take my Mirror Knight here. That's fine. I don't have anything to buff with it anyways, just right now, at this moment. It's almost better for me to have the Time Ripple. He might take the Time Ripple, but I think he takes the Mirror Knight here. He really doesn't want me to have Mirror Knight. I'd be very surprised if he took Time Ripple here. With Inquisition. I get 2 more points of damage through here. Yeah, not surprising. Took the Mirror Knight. Mirror Knight's definitely much worse for him because it draws me so many cards and helps me reestablish board states after Extinction. So, but I do have Time Ripple, which I can use on my guys to save them from kill cards, Extinction, etc., etc. Most of the time I'm thinking that's what you're going to use it for anyways. I do have shards to play everything in the deck, so as I keep increasing more and more spells or more things to cast, that's always better too, as well, so that also puts me in a good spot. Plays the Surge Mechanism, might as well, because if he murders, he knows I have Time Ripple. So he's going to build that up, start to get the Life Siphon online. There's a Spectre. So we're going to play that first, see what we draw into. Another Spectre. Going to play that, sure. Okay, and we can still Time Ripple. Now at this point, we have so many Spectres in the deck, it might be better to just Time Ripple a Spectre if he Extinctions. We're basically forcing an Extinction at this point because we've got 6 points of damage on the board, which puts him on a 3-turn clock. So, yeah, I mean, if he has Extinction, he should be playing Extinction now. Not a big surprise there. We are going to go ahead and take the Spectre back. The Chosens have pretty much done their job. There's a ton of Spectres in the deck already, so that's perfectly fine. I'd rather just draw cards to reestablish aggressive board state to force more extinction and stuff out. In fact, what we're going to do here is we're going to play the Spectre and then Buccaneer the Spectre back to our hand again. Just draw tons of cards. Because at this point, like, I really need to be more aggressive, and I can't like leave things out there. If he extinctions a single Buccaneer, it really doesn't matter to me that much. I'm not sure why these guys have like this soul connection going on or something between these two cards. That looks like a graphical error. So we're going to swing in with the Buccaneer, see if he's got a response for that, like something. Deal combat damage. Okay, go and play the Spectre to draw some more cards. Man, we are just top-decking every shard in this deck. It's not too bad, because our opponent probably thinks we have things, so he's probably going to play cards that make us disrupt our hand if he doesn't have Extinction here, or Murder for that matter. Pact of Pain, okay. Pact of Pain can draw him into Life Siphon, which can be a huge problem for us as well. And we don't really have enough aggression to make it dangerous for him to use his Pact of Pain. We do get to do Mastery Time here, though. So we get 4 damage here. Maybe draw some more cards that help us get more aggressive. We get closer to drawing another card with our Champion Power. Not the best, but I mean, could be worse. We could be, you know, could have not used it because we were trying to like establish some sort of crazy board state. So 4 damage right there is helpful, but if he life siphons us, I mean, we're really in bad shape here. Although at this point he might be questioning whether he should or not because of Countermagic. Because I have 3 cards in hand. Yeah, there's a terrible transfer for our guy, so we're not going to stop that because we can't. So that helps him gain some health back. He should have gained like 6 health. I guess he only gets 2. Each damage dealt. That should have dealt 6 damage. He should have gained 6 health, not 2. But okay. Okay, going to do that. Play this guy. Draw some cards. Play a Chosen. This board state might force another Extinction out if he's got it. Again, Life Siphon would be really bad for us here. He can siphon us for a lot. If he double siphons, like turn after turn. Extinction, yep, not a surprise there. We did just talk about that. Corpse Fly, yeah, it's going to make me discard a shard here. I have to play this shard because I need to draw cards. I'd prefer not to. I'd prefer to bluff with it, but I really need to draw the cards. Okay, yeah, definitely need to draw cards here because I need to be able to. I need to have Countermagic for that card. So Time Ripple would have been nice earlier. So we really can't do anything with this Time Ripple. Yeah, eventually eventually he'll get to a point where he can life siphon us all at once, like just 20 points of damage. Which you won't need to do because Corpse Fly is about to start dealing damage. Yeah, we're just not drawing what we need to draw. We're drawing a ton of cards and we're just not drawing what we need. Inquisition. Okay, I guess he takes our Time Ripple. We'll just let him take it. He now knows we can't counter his Life Siphon if he's got it. If he doesn't have it, he's got a ton of resources to draw it with his Pact of Pain. Yep, which he's going to do. He knows we're in a bad spot. Might as well just use up he might as well just use up all his life and resources looking for that life siphon. So hopefully he doesn't get to it. For our sake. There's an Eldritch Dreamer. Let's see if he can deal with that. I'm just going to sit on this shard, see if he forgets what it is. I mean, he should know what it is, but... It's not a lot. He knows we don't have Countermagic, so, I mean... Life Siphon would be just horrendously bad for us right now. Could have saved myself 2 damage by bouncing his Corpse Slide, but then I have to discard my shard, and it's like, it's whatever. It's whatever. Back to pain, searching. Oh, are you serious? Oh my gosh. And I think I sided out my Gralks too. So at this point, if I can top deck... Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. At this point, there's really nothing. Not a lot of anything I can do. There's really nothing I can do here. Yeah, Urnaz is going to close out this game. I don't even think I have... I think I sided out Gralks. So, I don't think there's anything I can do to come back right now. The game's gone too long. I think he swept me twice. Oh my gosh, that is frustrating. That is super frustrating. Let's see, what else can he take from me? He can take a Spectre from me. Ancestor's Chosen Spectre, Cerulean Mirror Knight, so not too bad, I guess. At least he can't take like another Buccaneer. Okay, he's really getting brave now, I feel. Because, thing is, like... I don't know, I don't know that I like that. He can swing with Urnaz by himself. Okay, he's going to swing with the house. So I just make some blocks here. Take 5, and he gets a dude, and draws a card. I mean, that seems really bad, because that's the game. Unless he has Life Siphon now, which he might. If he has Life Siphon, I lose. He has a blocker. I mean, that's helpful, but... Oh no, Life Siphon, I can stop it with Splinter. Yeah, but I just stop it with Splinter? Oh no, I'm out of resources. Oh, I didn't play a resource! Oh my gosh! Well, it's over. Wow. I needed to play that resource to have it open. Oh my gosh. Big play mistake, so... Alright, well...